What's up guys, Crunchburst here, and today we are going to be doing something quite average for the channel. Today it's going to be the lightest Beyblade combo versus the heaviest Beyblade combo. Well, at least from GT downwards, because the Super King Beyblades, they are so heavy. Like, they're 10 times heavier than the GT Beyblades. For example, Lord Spriggan. The World Spriggan with the 2B is so much heavier than the whole combo of Lord Spriggan. So yeah, I've just chosen and made up my mind of which discs and frames and layers and drivers I'm going to use. So starting off with the lightest Beyblade combo, we have 3 layers that I chose. Of course, they are dual layers. I don't have any single layers because they're really expensive, like they're hundreds of pounds, maybe like $300-ish. I don't know, I can't really tell. So I've got Storm Spriggan, Victory Valkyrie, and Obelisk Odin. And just seeing Valkyrie is so much heavier than both of these Beyblades. Like, this Beyblade is small but compact, and this Beyblade is just light. So Victory Valkyrie we're not going to be using for the lightest Beyblade combo. It's between Storm Spriggan and Obelisk Odin, and I thought Obelisk Odin was the lightest layer ever, but you'd be surprised to see that Storm Spriggan is so very close to it. But Obelisk Odin is actually the lightest, I think, or at least from what I have. So that's Obelisk Odin straight away. Moving on to the discs, and for the dual layer discs, they're all kind of like equal. So we've got Boost here, which is kind of alright, Knuckle here, which is again alright, Triple, which is kind of light, it's not the best disc, and Magnum, which is kind of like in between. So, like, these aren't the best discs, but I figured out that Knuckle is actually heavier than all of these, so we won't be using Knuckle. And Boost is heavier than both of these, and Triple is actually heavier than Magnum by 0.01. So Magnum is the lightest. And you just feel so light. It just feels like a layer. It's not even like, no. I kind of like this colour scheme so far. And I've got really good lighting today because it's actually, like, the sun is actually shining for once. So moving on to the drivers. I picked 3. This is actually a GT driver, which is really impressive. It is Rise, and is actually really light. So is Extreme. Everyone knows Extreme is really light. Unite is quite light, but it is heavier than both of those. So it's between these two, and Extreme is lighter, obviously. So it's Obelisk Odin Magnum Extreme. That looks kind of cool. That does look kind of cool. Okay. So that's the lightest Beyblade combo. Now moving on to the layers of the heaviest. We have Chozy Achilles, we have Lord Spriggan, and we have Imperial Dragon. So Achilles is just really like a chunky, really like big layer. Lots of metal and plastic. Lord Spriggan has metal fused in the layer, and the rubber bits, unlike the plastic bits, are actually filled out, so the rubber actually weighs more than the plastic, which is really good for stamina and weight, because it have even more metal there. So Lord Spriggan is definitely an option. I don't think a Chozy layer can beat it, but so Chozy Achilles is out of there, definitely. Now it's between these two and Imperial Dragon is just such a chunky layer. It's got like 3 layers. It's so chunky. It's got so much metal on it as well. It's just such an OP layer. So Lord Spriggan is outclassed in weight by this. So goodbye, Lord Spriggan. I really did want to use it, but it is one of my favourite layers. But it is what it is. Imperial Dragon is heavier. And once again, I'm not using Super King layers because that's OP. So moving on to the discs, I've added some frames in there as well. So a lot of GT discs, as you might expect. So I've got 2 Blitz. When they were released, they were the heaviest discs on their own, without frames. So that's a really good one. Then 2 00s, one's 4-star, one's 3-star. Let me get rid of the 3-star one because that's not as heavy. So 4-star 00 and a 3-star 0. 0 can't compete to these guys. Honestly, it's just horrible. It's just outclassed so much. Ratchet is actually like really surprisingly heavy. It's got a mixture of both things, plastic and metal, but it is outclassed by these discs. So it's between these, and actually when the GT was finished, this was the heaviest disc. Sting and Blitz are very close disc weight wise, but I feel like Sting is better because it's just, it can be used in all combos: defense, attack, and stamina. Where this is mostly attack. So yeah. So 00 Wall is just, it's just insanely heavy. Wheel is obviously heavier, but since we're only using GT and downwards, that's what we're going to be using. Now for the drivers, we have 4 drivers here. We have Iron, Metal Orbit or Orbit Metal, Octa and Charge, which are really heavy drivers. Iron is kind of not that heavy. Orbit Metal is heavier, so Iron is out of the game. So is Orbit Metal. Like, you can't compete to Charge and Octa. I don't have Charge Metal yet, because I don't plan on getting Tempest Dragon, because it's so expensive, like £60. So between these two, I've actually figured out that Charge is slightly heavier. So Octa, although it is a very cool driver, meh, it's just not as heavy as Charge. Of course, I would use Bullet, but I don't have that yet. So it's Imperial Dragon 00 Charge. So this video is already 10 minutes long. So we are going to do some battles, not most, not a lot, because we know the outcome. But we are going to test the Beyblades against different Beyblades. So yeah. So let me try the lightest combo against Victory Valkyrie. Look at my variable driver. I don't actually have it. I have my Beyblade box here. I have multiple of these, so there's a lot more where that came from. There's not just Spriggan Requiem, Siege of Caliban, Slash Dragon. So this is Victory Valkyrie and the lightest combo. Just ew. It just feels like a layer and a driver. It's not even, no, it's just like, it's so ew. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Big hits by both Beyblades. Odin just chilling for some reason. Who's gonna win? Yeah, the stamina just went on both Beyblades, although I did launch this Beyblade first because it has more stamina. And because it's so light, it just flies around the stadium, so it never bursts. You know how Beyblades, when they get hit, they move around the stadium to reduce the amount of damage they take. So this one can move a lot easier because it's so light. And yeah. So I'm gonna do that battle again. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Big hits by both Beyblades. I have a feeling like Odin is gonna burst. Apparently not. Yeah, it just dies. It really just dies. It got no clicks. Valkyrie got 2. Wow. Now I want to do that battle again because it almost beat Valkyrie. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. Big hit by both Beyblades. Oh, a knockout finish. Sometimes moving around too much is really bad. Sometimes it can work to your advantage, especially with things like orbit. That's why things with orbit bursts less, because it's got a free spinning and it can move around the stadium a lot easier, so it won't take as much damage to the burst. You know, it won't burst as often. I'm going to do that one more time, then I'm moving on to the heaviest combo, which I think is going to break my charge. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh, okay. If you want to be like that, then I'll just move on. Okay, so I'm going to try out a combo. So Sting and Orbit Metal Lord Spriggan. Why not? It's actually like a really decent combo. How about I spin it less spin? Oh, I need to. There we go. Weak launch it a little bit. Wow, it's a really good spin stealer combo, actually. Yep, as I expected, the teeth are just absolute utter trash. It's worse than Storm Spriggan's clicks. It's just utter trash. So we are going to try to battle these two. Honestly, I think this one will get a burst finish on this one because this one's so trash. This was a really good combo, actually. Like, it's actually like decently competitive. Look at that. Life after death. Really nice. It would be better with Eternal. But it's what I had near me, so yeah. So 3, 2, Dragon going on first. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh! Big hit! Big combo, not budging at all, though. Oh, what? Okay. I guess the weight difference just matters that much. Magnum is like a really light disc. I didn't expect it to be that light. It's like really light. It just feels like one of my videos just battling bays without discs. It's so light. No wonder Xeno Excalibur bursts more than it should. It's just so light. One more battle, then I think we're done for the day. Because this video is a perfect length to catch on to the algorithm and everything like that. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Big hits. Oh! I was gonna say, whoa! It took out my thing. Okay, so I was gonna say that the little combo actually budged this and it made it go there. It almost pocketed it out. 1 click. 1 big click, because this thing only has 2 clicks. Yeah, less clicks than average Beyblades. So this combo did pretty well. It yeah, that thing I'll need to fix. I mean, okay. Yeah, you just stay in there, I guess. One more battle, actually. One more. Just one more. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Burst finish. It bullies that prong thing. So yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Cringe out.